So very simply, our mission is pretty broad, and we work on just about everything that entails novelty in the formation of edit. So one of the key points here, I just want to call out our relationships with our technology partners. And a lot of this is possible because of the great stories we tell, but it's also possible because of the relationships that we've managed to build across these industries. And starting with folks in Cupertino at Apple and at Adobe, and then moving through Barnes & Noble and Amazon, and now with the Next Issue platform, which is the magazine consortium owned by the 5 major publishers, we have an avenue where we can start to collate digital magazine experiences into a single form factor. So when you're on an iPad or an Android, you can actually browse through with a single price point. It's very much the Hulu model, Hulu for magazines, where you pay a monthly fee and you can read and download as many magazines as you like. So these channels become increasingly important. We're really going to see that take shape this fall. I just wanted to give you just the briefest of histories here of where we thought we'd be going and where we actually ended up. And those of us working on this in 2010 really imagined a landscape that would sort of look like this. And we had heard a lot about the WebOS platform, and many manufacturers were coming out with early Android tablets. And very quickly, and BlackBerry was included in there, very quickly it sort of winnowed down by the end of the summer last year into these 3 platforms. And Next Issue had released on the Samsung Galaxy, and Barnes & Noble was producing some good efforts on the Nook. And certainly we were in an iPad 2 phase there. But as the year rounded off, we saw the emergence of the Fire, and we really saw a big upswing. That $199 price point was hugely compelling to a lot of people, and a lot of people unwrapped Fires on Christmas morning, and we saw some big upswing in consumption in that 7-inch form factor. So where we had previously been reluctant even to explore the idea of a 7-inch digital edition, we were really compelled by the portability and form factor that provided. So and actually have been quite pleased with the design efforts there and the engagement that we're getting out of a 7-inch design as opposed to a 10. So we think these are all viable platforms. As we get into the fourth quarter of this year, we've now gotten our hands firmly on the Nexus 7 out of Google. It's a beautiful machine for those of you that haven't seen it, and I think probably the most iPad-like. And we're very eagerly anticipating the release of Windows 8 next month, and I think there'll be some pretty compelling offerings out of there, and not to mention the new Kindles and the new Barnes & Noble devices that are coming out. So that's the tablet landscape that we've really settled on, and the channels